Sri Sabuk Singh, IRS, Commissioner of Income Tax, TDS, Northern Region, Guwahati, in case of today's workshop. Sri Muranthem Joy Chandra Singh, IRS, Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, Ibohal Circle. Sri Vaishnav Ramcharan Singh, Income Tax Officer, Ward 1 Inform. And my friend, colleague, Dr. L. Prabhakar Singh, Director in charge, Manipur Institute of Management Studies, Manipur University. My colleague, Dr. N. Amul Kumar, Assistant Professor and Program Coordinator of this workshop. Special invitees, esteemed delegates, media persons from print and electronics, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Well, in fact, the one-day workshop on importance of paying tax and ease of tax compliance. It seems to be very simple, but it has so much of meaningful things for any of the responsible citizens to acquaint with. In fact, the Center for Entrepreneurship and Skill Development, in collaboration with the Department of Income Tax, would like to propagate the necessities of making compliance of income taxes, especially for the entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, businessmen, and also the individual earners. And for that matter, we are supposed to provide some sort of an awareness and comprehension on all the nitty-gritty aspects of the income tax. In fact, whenever we are just earning something, as per the rule of law, we are supposed to pay some income tax based on the different brackets of income which we are having. Maybe the corporate income, or the individual, or any other activities which we engage in various forms. So that way, there are so much of areas to look into while paying the income tax. We are to understand how we can just make the planning of the income tax, how we can just save the income tax payment requirements. We cannot evade the income tax, but we can just make some sort of a saving by well planning of the things and also having fair acquaintances and the various other provisions, terms and conditions, all the incentives provided by the Income Tax Department, especially for the Northern Region and the young entrepreneurs. So today's workshop, I believe all the resource persons coming from the different sections of the Department of Income Tax will provide immense, insightful things which will be of great benefit to all the young entrepreneurs. In fact, today we have students, we have startups, participants who joined the training program over here. We are just trying to keep in touch with you all. We can provide from time to time the necessary and requisite things, not only from the income tax, but for various other aspects of doing the business successfully. However, for any of the business to flourish, one thing is we have to make our tax payment activities compliant with the rule of the law. So that's why knowing fully all these things could be of great value. We know there are professionals, chartered accountants, company secretaries, the income tax, lawyers, etc. They may also be giving you from time to time the kind of a consultancy, but at the same time, as a responsible businessman or entrepreneur or the budding entrepreneurs, we need to understand all these things by ourselves too. So today's workshop, we can get this benefit, and then officers from the income tax, they are coming over here to share all the probable hurdles and difficulties which you may be facing as of today, and you can get rid of all these kind of difficulties and make the clarification from them. That way, you can just run your business smoothly, and the students are also should understand these things well. And sometimes you can also become some sort of a tax consultant too. There are so much of prospects for the individuals to work for the tax payment, not only for the income tax, even for the GST and all. There are so much of taxes to be taken care of, even doing the import-export of the things. So this is just a beginning to propagate the awareness of income tax compliances. And in fact, as a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, it is organized. So I just would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all the officers from the Department of Income Tax for giving this opportunity to our young minds and the budding entrepreneurs who are entering in this arena. At one point of time, definitely they will be just coming across the payment of income tax and the compliance requirements, etc. Failing which, they may not be able to get good loans from the banks, they may not be able to move ahead. So, my dear friends, at least let's do the business honestly, and then do all these things transparently. But the first and foremost thing is to keep our income tax payment all compliant. If you make all these payments clearly, you can sleep the night with sound things. That means you can have a very sound mind, you can sleep the night peacefully. Otherwise, you may not be having that kind of a peaceful things in your life. So that's why my earnest appeal to all of you is that you just get the information from today's workshop and try to propagate the good things which you have learned from today to the near and dear ones, or to some of the units which you have been associating for doing the business. That way, we can contribute to the growth of the nation. At the same time, we can just propagate to develop good practicing of doing the business with full compliance of the income tax payment. With that note, I am very much thankful to all of you coming over here during this this one difficult weather. But I believe your stay with us for today definitely will be of immense benefit in terms of exploring new knowledge and new ideas in the income tax payment paradigm. So with that note, I am very much thankful to all the organizing team for making this program a great success. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so